right. Welcome back. Looney Farm Guy here on Kiwi Farms. Old Kiwi Farms. You may recall this here trailer, the Kloss trailer, that the dealership has here out for rent. We got it back. It's the same one we used when we bailed up all those bales. So we're here at the dealership to, rent it again. And, I figured instead of... we're going to sell them anyways, whether it's today or maybe tomorrow. So I figured I'd just get it. I mean, rent it. We might... we may... if this turns out to be profitable enough, we will buy one and look into a baler. Not every, obviously not every crop produces straw, and that's fine. But we'll have. We'll be planting rice next because I really want to know. I mean, we're going to try out different crops. We will try out different crops. So we're not just going to keep. I'm not going to just keep planting mustard. That would. I mean, I do want to diversify. So rice is next, and then what was after rice? We're gonna see if we can throw in some coffee in there too. Why not? And all sorts of stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go see if we can grab a bale without getting them all, and see if the prices went up, because if we just quickly look at so rice, coffee, millet, and rye. So we're mixing them right up, and then after that we will see. Where is the prices? So straw. We should peak. We should be peaking right about now around the $80 mark per 1,000 liters. So we should be getting. I'm so bad at math in my head, it's ridiculous. 7,500. Get out my trusty phone calculator. Someone's screaming the answer at me right now. I know for sure. Times what actually would be 7.5 times 82. Let's just say 82. So should get about $615 or so per bale, because they're 7,500 liter bales, and if it's $82 per 1,000 liters, we'll get $615. Well, this is not pulling this thing all too swiftly now, is it? Okay, now let's see. If we'll be able to pick up one bale. Operating position. Just watch, we're gonna get like 5 or something. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay. That was nifty. Okay, let's scoot on down to the old, as fast as one could scoot in this thing, down to the bale sales. And see what we can get. Oh, I'm going to cut across my own field. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. I own the field. We're going to cultivate it up anyways next spring. Yeah, excuse me. It's been a long season. I think if I go this way... Oh, hold on. Let me get that little menu out of your way. They're going to be wondering, what do you do? Like a big trailer like that and for one bale, really? Oh, yes. So the story. So my good friend CBW from Iowa, there, CBW Farms, gave me a bit of a hot tip there through the farmer's grapevine. He had some contacts here, and said that it's a little bit kind of like under the table kind of. It's unlisted. It's kind of like a what would they call it? An unadvertised special, shall we say? Except that we're not buying stuff; we're selling it. So they don't want everybody in the country to know that they're buying bales because of the glut of straw, I suppose. So it's kind of a secret. So, yes, so they don't advertise, they don't advertise the price, so that then they don't have a million people coming down trying to sell their bales when they don't have room for it. Like, they don't have a lot of room here, so just us, it's gonna be, okay, this is gonna be a little tricky. Well, it's we got such a large area, but it's such a tiny little farm dog wants to come up. Okay, come on, little buddy. Farm dog Max. Let's. It's gonna be a bit of a tight. Excuse me. Oh, come on, old girl. Okay, now. I'm gonna have to look at my handy dandy. There we go. What do we get? 605. So it's time to sell. I think we're maxed out on our projected prices, more or less. It's by my rough calculation, that's about $80-ish, maybe just under $80 per 1,000 liters. So I should get a bit of a tidy sum. We're finally going to be able to get rid of all that straw, and now we know. It is a bit odd that it's like an sorry. I don't know if unlisted numbers are a thing anymore. So, for those of you, which I think most of you that even bother to listen to my or watch my videos are around my age, thereabouts. At least when I was growing up, and not too long ago either, you would get a phone book every year, and the phone book was Well, a book containing everybody's. It would contain phone numbers, so your name would be if you wanted to find out where Robert Turnstile. I mean, you'd look him up in the phone book, and you'd find his phone number. That's how they did it for, well, decades at least. Ever since, just probably about almost as long as the phone has been around. Of course, now I mean, I don't even know if they make phone books anymore. We haven't got one for years. They used to deliver them every year to the house, drop it on your doorstep, and everybody'd be all excited. The new phone book is here. The new phone book is here. Jumping around, running around. If you get that movie reference, I'd be. Somebody will. Anyways. Yeah, but I mean, if you didn't want your name to be listed in the phone book, you would have to pay a fee to the phone company to not print your phone number. So saying it out loud sounds kind of funny. It's like, okay, I'm going to pay you not to do something for me, or not to do something. But yeah, that's the way it was. I mean, if you did not want your number listed in the phone book, it was called you would then have an unlisted number, and it would not appear in the phone book. So that's kind of a sideways, sidetrack. What? Why is it now? Loading, operating position. There we go. Okay, let's get them all loaded up here, and let's okay, transporting position. Transporting. Oh, they're still not. Okay, wait a minute. Unload bales here. Whoa. Strap them down. There you go. Is this thing even gonna? Whew. Okay. I think it's time to pull a little switcheroony here. It's a little bit hefty for this little guy. Let us take the Liz. We'll call her Liz. Hey, Liz. Let's go. Of course, not short for Elizabeth, but short for lizard. Yeah, I'm a dad. There's some dad jokes gonna come up, but anyways. Anyways, this one, old Liz here pulls it along pretty good. We'll have no problems. And she's got a little better top speed too. And I'm gonna cut across my yard again. Guess I could. Although I don't think the truck. No. That's a ball hitch, and the truck has a pin hitch. All right. Yeah. So that will work. But this is fine. We'll get her down there, and we will collect our monies, and we'll go home with the big bailout, shall we say. Yes, so yes, so side deal, backdoor deal, backroom deal, whatever you want to call it, unlisted, unadvertised. We're getting rid of our bales, and I am so very happy to be able to get rid of these. We put a fair bit of work into it. It was not a quick and easy task to bale up all these bales and get them all tucked away, just to find out that just to think that we weren't going to be able to sell them for any kind of money. Of course, I never thought to just go try one. But and I did go and put a little bit of hay into the one of the trailers and sell it. And yes, indeed, they took my hay. Not hay. They took my straw. They took my straw, and they said, "Thanks, bye." And yeah, I didn't get any money for it. So, yeah, it's going away. Hold on, there we go. Oh, that's. Come on. Oh, is it? It's not. Okay, let's get them back here. Back on here. This is gonna be. Oh, this is not gonna be. There we go. Okay. That's gonna be a little bit. Oh, no. Unload here. There we go. Another. No. That's decent. That is decent for sure. And to 20. Problem was they all a fair bit of money for those bales. Indeed, I will try to do it where we can sell them all at once for the next load, just so we can get a decent. It's probably just going to go to. Oh, there we go. Sold bales, $33,000 for one load. That's we got 3 loads, so 60, and plus a little bit, so about $70,000 for. Yeah, I think that paid for the lease of the equipment, the initial lease for sure. And this isn't going to cost us much to rent this today. It's just going to be for, I don't know, like however long it takes us to do this and then return it. So I don't know. Couple of $1,000s or so. Yeah, it shouldn't take us more than 30 minutes or so, something like that, or less, probably less. We've spent about 20 minutes doing this already, but yeah. So yeah, the big bailout. That's what I'm going to call it. Not a government bailout, but I don't know. Yes. So Robert will be pleased to hear that we. Actually, he should be just like dancing in the streets for the operating. For where we started, which was looking pretty darn desperate, to where we're at now, which is we're looking pretty. There we go. We might. Maybe we'll do that because I want to get in there first. Although of course we know how much a load of bales roughly will get us, but 54 bales. I'm really liking this tractor actually. I really haven't used it much. I used it in I used it with in one of my test videos for pulling power. But other than that, I really haven't used it much in gameplay. But it's not the most powerful. I think it's actually a little bit underpowered for what it's rated at. At its maximum horsepower, it's about 380, I think. And I don't think it's anywhere really near 380 for compared to other tractors of that horsepower range. It's kind of lacking, I think. But for the price, which is what, about $45,000, it's a cracking deal. I mean, that and that the tracks are really neat, actually. And I didn't, I don't know if it had an update or what. I don't remember it having tracks as an option before. But here it is. I mean, for the sake of the roleplay story, the farmer that had it before me converted it and put tracks on it. That's the story. So, I mean, you can put tracks on almost any darn thing nowadays. I mean, Truck TV, I think it was, or Truck. Anyways, there was like one of these car TV shows, but it was about trucks, and they would, it was all about trucks, of course. Two guys, I don't even remember the names, but there were two guys. They would work on trucks. They would do goofy stuff, and they would buy kits, of course. So it's sponsored by companies. And okay, unload bales here, and there they go, disappear. 32,000. Yeah, because we had sold one extra bale there before. And so they had a kit for tracks for a four-wheel drive pickup truck, and so yeah, they installed it, and in half an hour they installed it and went testing, as TV does. Right? I mean, you do that here too. I mean, we're just recording this, and I'll go say, well, I'll be right back. I'm going to do this, and then seconds later, bingo bango, there you go, it's all done. I'm sure they have a crew of mechanics behind the scene there. When the camera turns off, they go in and do all the work for him. I don't know, maybe he does some of it, but you only just see him like tightening the last bolt of whatever project, and it's like, there we are, we did this and this and this and this and this. Yeah, how much of it did they actually do? I don't know. But at the time, it was fun to watch. Now we got YouTube, as if you're watching this, you're watching on YouTube. All kinds of videos on YouTube. You don't see a lot of those TV programs, car TV. I mean, there is, but the kinds that you see now, I mean, the kinds that I see anyways, anything to do with cars was like these reality type shows where, I mean, and some people like them. I mean, if you do, you do. I don't. There's too much fake drama for me. I mean, or at least it seems fake and all set up and everything. Like the Orange County Choppers. I mean, they did some really neat stuff with motorcycles and custom, but designing stuff. But all the soap opera drama stuff around it is just I basically just no. But anyways, that's my little ranty opinion. And we should be able to pick up almost the rest of these. Come on. There's one left at the back. Come on, get on board. Is that? Oh, we need a couple more. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the one thing about articulated tractors that I didn't like at first was when you're driving it, it's really disconcerting at first because of how the kind of the follow camera, the camera following you, kind of wiggles around a little bit with every little wiggle of the truck or the tractor, and it took me. I avoided them for that for a long time, and it took me and it took me that long to get used to it. Where now, although some of them seem to be worse than others for that, I don't know why. The John Deere I had before this seemed worse for it, for the kind of camera wiggling around. And this one not so much. But anywho, you might as well hang out for a little bit longer. I'm just gonna keep. I'm gonna drop these off and go grab the rest. The rest of them should fit on one, and then we'll finally see the fruits of our labor. Well, or my labor, anyways. And see how much in total we got from all these straw bales. And whoa, yes, I know. I am from North America. I'm used to driving on the right side, not the left side. Anyways, let's see if we can get in here without hitting anything this time. The one thing about this thing is that the turning radius is... Oh, I'm gonna hit that again, aren't I? Okay, this thing turns like super sharply, nice and very... Okay. We're in. We are in. This is somewhat annoying. Getting in here like that. Okay. Well, this trailer is quite long too, mind you. It is. I actually a little surprised it picked up those bales, because this particular brand of trailer is somewhat picky about what kind of bales it picks up. Now, I think maybe the round bales are pretty standard no matter what, if they're high density or not. But I had occasion to use this trailer in another on another farm, shall we say, and it did not like the Heston bales, and it didn't like the little mini bales. So there was a lot of things it didn't like. It was kind of, but I mean, it was this trailer. It was a trailer that was meant for square bales, of course. I wouldn't take a round bale trailer and try to pick up square bales. That would be just wrong. Like I was telling one of my workmates today. There was I won't say what happened, but anyways, after the after a situation, it was not really a situation, but anyways, I said to him, it's like, I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but I'm not the dullest neither, so that kind of chuckled about that. Let's get these last few. We should be able to get the rest of these no problem. And of course it's going to be a little bit tight situation there. Okay, let's see if we can get that. Come on, little fellas. Time to go to market. Is that everything? Oh, let's turn around. Let's make sure. Make sure we cleaned out. We have cleaned out the barn. That is it. Woo! Any old wrestling fans out there? I'm sure there are. Maybe you're. Are there any old wrestling fans listening out there? I do not watch professional wrestling anymore. I used to watch a little bit when we had the 3 channels, and that was all that was on. It was either that or some kind of cooking show. So yeah, I mean, and I know some of you might get mad at me, but even then I knew it was staged, shall we say. But anyways, I like the characters. It was a anyways, Ric Flair. Woo! That's what I'm getting at. Long story, made too long. However, I did have a favorite wrestler, and it was Baron von Raschke. I don't know if it was because it sounded German and I have a German background, but I don't know. I think it was just funny to watch. There's lots of interesting characters. The old WWF, which is no longer the WWF. Yeah, look that up too. I mean, that was an interesting lawsuit, but I don't get it. But anyways, Baron von Raschke with the claw, and then he goose stepped around the arena with holding his hand out in the claw before he did his special move. It was pretty funny. And I do remember when Andre the Giant was actually alive and wrestling. And I guess Hulk Hogan still is around. That seems amazing to me. There we go, and done. All right, let's turn off this noisy girl. Let her rest a bit, and we will take a look. See in the sold bales. $120,000 and 301 cents, or no, $301. $120,301. Oh, plus our harvest income. It was a very tidy day. Lease the $1,200. Not bad. Yeah, and there. That's where we ended, at the old bale barn, with our little shady sell the bales under the table deal. I hope you enjoyed this episode of me just yappering on and getting rid of some bales to some maybe some nefarious deal with the sale of the bales. And maybe not this year, maybe, and well, not next year, maybe, but we will see if we can do some more hay bales. Straw bales. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Throw a like on there if you did. I'm Looney Farm Guy, and remember, it's a game, so have some fun with it. Until next time, bye for now.